going for Karen Faye with the hemorrhoids and the lost stone. All right. So you guys still having a good time? You ready for the next act? All right. Sometimes here at Comedy Cabaret, we like to bring some new talent up. So I want you guys to put your hands together for the very funny comic, Mr. Dave Evans. Dave Evans, put your hands together, make some noise. Dave Evans.
Dave Evans, that's me. Let's hear it for Mike and for Karen. You did a great job. How's everybody doing tonight? You're going to hear that question about 2 more times after me. Everybody's good, huh? That's good. Having a good week? Holiday week, right? Yeah, not me. Bad week. It was so bad, my friend said to me, you ought to get yourself a life coach. I said, a life coach? I don't even know what a life coach is. He said, that's someone you give money to, and they tell you what to do. I said, I already have a wife. I don't need another one, you know, it's not Utah. Man, I'm kidding. My wife and I, we're you know, madly in love. We recently celebrated our 24th wedding anniversary. That's, thank you, 24 years consecutively. And so what we did to celebrate is we bought a human being. We adopted a little girl. Oh yeah, you just get the awe from the women. Yeah. I'm sorry. What was this distinction you were trying to make there? It is, and that was the irony in the joke. Okay, you see, one of the things in comedy, some things there's slapstick, which I don't do, but irony, I try to get some laughs out of. Okay, all right. So I'm going to continue. Is that okay? All right. By the way, I do have a bill of receipt from buying this human being. Because I am an accountant, so I keep my receipts. I'm an accountant and I'm Jewish. I know it's hard to believe, a Jewish accountant. From Cherry Hill. But 856-667-4100. Anyway, so this human being that we bought, this little girl we adopted, you know, she's a foreign girl, she's from Camden. And she's a great little girl. And she loves to do stuff with me for whatever reason. The other day, she likes to watch videos, so we're watching The Jungle Book. She likes to do Disney stuff. Do you guys remember The Jungle Book? Yeah. My favorite too. Very good taste, okay? Baloo the bear, absolutely, the bare necessities. However, she's 3 years old, so she doesn't understand how unrealistic it is, okay? And it's not because of the singing and dancing animals, mind you. It's because they're wandering for 2 days, okay, through a jungle in India. 2 days in India. Not one 7-Eleven, okay? Not one liquor store, no Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, that's what's unrealistic, okay? The Dunkin' Donuts, you know. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
She fixed that problem now.
Oh, can I help you next? How come they never get my order right? I walk in there. I like to get coffee black with sugar. Okay, so I go in, I order coffee black with sugar. I come out, I check it. It's got cream in it. I go in, I go back in. I say, the same girl. You got that right. I think I'm married to her back there. Did you come out looking for a 51-year-old semi-successful CPA with 4 kids who's married? I don't blame you. So I go back in, right? I give her the coffee. I say, you know, I ordered it black. It has cream in it. She says to me, did you order that here? I said, no. Okay. What I do, okay, is I carry about a gross of styrofoam Dunkin' Donut cups in my car. I go to Wawa. And I get coffee at Wawa. I put cream in it. Go into my car, I pour the coffee in this Dunkin' Donuts cup. Thank you very much. Then I walk into the next Dunkin' Donuts I see, and I try to trade in the coffee. She caught me. Because I have all the time in the world. With tax season coming up. Wawa, that's another one. All right, you don't have to answer for Wawa, okay? You just have to answer for Dunkin' Donuts, right? And liquor stores and 7-Eleven. If you enjoy saying the phrase, "Yes, I want a bag with that," go to Wawa, okay? Because you can walk up to the counter with like 24 items, okay? And the guy behind the counter is going to be like, "You want a bag with that?" Yeah. Oh, no, you know what? Keep your precious bag, okay? I'd like to make like 12 trips out to the car because I missed my workout this morning. And that's right after you're behind the lady. I call her the 3-penny lady because it's usually a lady. I'm sorry, girls, but her order is $16.03, and she says, "I have the 3 cents." Do they ever have the 3 cents? No, of course not. She's looking everywhere, in her pockets, in her back pocket, Karen in her thong, and dumps her bag out on the counter. You know, everything goes flying. The condoms, the diaphragm, because she wants to be perfectly safe. Finally, I hand her a nickel. I say, "Lady, take the nickel. I got to get out of here. I got to get this cup of coffee over to Dunkin' Donuts before they close, because I can get black coffee at Dunkin' Donuts." So, well, another milestone. I recently turned 50 years old. Thank you. Recently, about a year and a half ago. You guys know what that means when you turn 50, right? It's the prostate exam, right, guys? Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, the AARP card comes right in the mail the day you turn 50. I don't know how they know, okay, but they must be working for the NSA or something. But so I go, and I don't mind actually the prostate exam, you know. Look, I'm a Jewish accountant. I only had to pay the $25 copay. I used to have to pay like $200 for that kind of action on the street. Thank you. Oh, man. I have 3 other kids at home. Adult children. Anybody have adult children living with them? Yes? You sound like you're in pain. Doesn't it suck? It sucks for me. You tell me if this is why it sucks for you. It sucks for me because the older they get, the less they want to do around the house. Okay? And I'll tell you, like Wednesday, this past Wednesday is trash day at my house. I come home, I'm the last person to come home. I pull up to the house and the trash cans are still down on the street with their cars parked around the trash cans. Yeah. I walk in the house, I said, "My 23-year-old daughter, why didn't you pull up the trash cans?" "I didn't see them." "You mean like the dishes on the table?" "You didn't see them." All of a sudden they turn 21, they become Stevie Wonder. Okay? I think they're trying to pull up the trash cans. They just can't get to them. Oh, I don't know. Accountant, right? Most boring. Any other accountants in the room? Yeah? Used to be. You're not. I don't blame you. Let me ask you a question, current accountant. Why? It was a rhetorical question, but you were going to be a math teacher, but you chose something even more boring. I think the only thing that could be more boring than an accountant would be a funeral director. But at least as a funeral director, you have more of an opportunity for sex in the office. It's a joke. It's comedy. Sex once in a funeral home, I'm the bad guy. Like you guys never did that. I think the only thing that could be worse than, you're all right there? You having a seizure? Someone call 911? Yeah. Well, look, there's not much of a choice in a funeral home. You got to take what you can get. Oh man. you know, as an accountant, you know, it's a little boring, but sometimes when you work in an office, it can be rather, you know, exciting. And you know, a lot of things go on in the office. You know, I work alone, but the yelling, the screaming, the sexual harassment, you know, when you work alone, it's kind of weird. But actually, I did have someone work for me once, and she quit. She quit after 20 years, okay, by the text message. All right, that was low. She quexted me. So what I did to get her back is I sent her a happy face emoticon, hashtag slut, with Bill Cosby's phone number. Oh yeah. Oh, I got her. Actually, you can always tell, you know, the tramp in the office, you know, she's got the tramp stamp with the hazmat symbol. The caption, enter at your own risk. Comedy, you know, it is a weird thing. And so what I did, my friend told me you should carry around a notebook. And I said, notebook? Why notebook? He said, because you can write down things that are funny. He said, in fact, you should use the Notepad app on your cell phone. I said, Notepad app? You ever try to type with your cell phone? You ever try to do that? I mean, nothing ever comes out like what you're trying to type. I tried to type in like my jokes because they're funny, and it came out lick my junk because it's funky. I'm Dave Evans. Thanks. You've been a great crowd. Thanks very much.